Unit 2.3.2. Function of price mechanism and allocative efficiency. Functioning of the price mechanism. 1. In a free market, the price mechanism performs a signaling function on what to produce and to allocate resources towards it. 2. The rational behavior of consumers will lead them to maximize their satisfaction and they will be willing to pay higher prices. 3. Assuming a favorable change in taste and preference for coffee, increasing the demand of coffee from D1 to D2. 4. The coffee equilibrium price increases from P1 to P2. 5. Producers are incentivized to maximize profits and are informed by the increased price of P2 to reallocate resources away from producing other goods to producing more coffee as there is a shortage of resources. 6. As the price increases to P2, consumers are also consuming less and quantity demanded is reduced from Q3 to Q1. The price mechanism has effectively rationed scarce resource to those who are willing and able to afford the good. Consumer surplus. 1. Consumer surplus is the difference between what the consumers are willing and able to pay for a unit of a good and what they actually pay for that unit of good at the market equilibrium price, which is $3 in the diagram. 2. Using the diagram here, it can be seen that consuming the first unit of the good, the consumer surplus is $5 minus $3 equals $2. What consumers are willing to pay for the first unit of the good, which is $5 minus the market equilibrium price of $3, give you the consumer surplus obtained for consuming the first unit of the good. Producer surplus. 1. Producer surplus is the difference between what the producers are paid at the equilibrium price, PE of $3 in the diagram, and the price at which the producers are willing and able to produce. 2. Using the diagram here, it can be seen that producing the first unit of the good, the consumer surplus is $3 minus $1 equals $2. What producers are being paid at the market equilibrium price PE of $3 for producing the first unit of the good minus the price at which producers are willing and able to produce the first unit of the good, which is $1. Social optimal and maximization of society's benefit. From the diagram, it can be seen that producing the first and second quantity of the good, the consumer and producer surpluses are: first quantity, consumer surplus equals $5 minus $2 equals $3. Producer surplus equals $3 minus $1 equals $2. Second quantity, consumer surplus equals $4 minus $3 equals $1. Producer surplus equals $3 minus $2 equals $1. Third quantity, consumer surplus equals $3 minus $3 equals 0. Producer surplus equals $3 minus $3 equals $0. 2. When we add all the consumer and producer surpluses are added up, we maximize society's welfare and get the social or community surplus equals $3 plus $2 plus $1 plus $1 plus $0 plus $0 equals $7. Marginal benefit, marginal cost and social optimal consumption, QSO. Why does social surplus take place at output equals 3, at the social optimal output, QSO? 1. The social optimal output can only be achieved in a free market where allocative efficiency exit. 2. At the first output, the marginal benefit, MB1, on the demand curve is $5 while the marginal cost, MC1, on the supply curve is $1. As MB1 is greater than MC1, it can be said that society values the consumption of additional units of the good and will continue to consume the good until MB equals MC, which takes place at Q equals 3, which is the QSO output. As such, in a free market where it is assumed that allocative efficiency exists, consumption always takes place at the social optimal output, thereby maximizing society's surplus or welfare. Please click subscribe to our video if you find the content useful. All the best with your assignments.